Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you. Another offering of my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. We're going to go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink the stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about the foods, the drinks, and the things that you probably shouldn't, covet and want to eat and try, but you secretly do because, let's be honest, folks, we only live once, which is a terrible ideology. At least when it comes to, things that are unhealthy. Don't do that. One thing I'll say, I do eat this stuff. I do enjoy most of it. I don't want to encourage bad habits, folks. So, I've teased in a few videos now, eventually I'm going to start doing some healthier stuff. And that is a genuine thing. So, I've gotta get everything together, I guess. So anyway, I'm reviewing food and stuff. While I'm reviewing food, I'm inside the truck today. I'm inside the truck a lot. I don't even think I'm gonna bring it up anymore. But while I'm reviewing stuff inside the truck, sometimes I wear cool shirts. Today is no different. Got my Dropout King shirt. Excellent band. Got to see them perform like 2 months ago or so. With Head P. Great band. Check them out. The stuff's on Bandcamp. Dropout Kings. Give them a listen. Buy some of their music. Good people. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, you already got the title and the thing, but the chicken sandwich stuff, it continues, folks. I've been doing chicken sandwich stuff for months now. And every time I think that I'm about to run out of chicken sandwich stuff, boom, they hit me with another chicken sandwich thing. I just saw an announcement about this yesterday, and then it showed up. And I was like, all right, okay. Thing is, though, folks, we're at the point now where, most of, if not all, the major chains have, added their addition to the chicken sandwich, arena. It's like Bloodsport, everybody's over there, man, you got your Van Damme who's over there, came up as, with Popeyes, and you got, Bolo, it's a whole thing. Go watch Bloodsport. It's a cool movie. And actually, go watch Blood Fist. Don the Dragon Wilson. That's the thing. We're already at the point now where, now in the war, whole chicken sandwich wars thing, people are just throwing out the wacky stuff now, okay? If you ever watch History Channel back in the day, or, any World War II specials, eventually they just started getting weird with shit. And they're just like, earthquake bombs and fucking tornado cannons and all kinds of stuff. That's where we're kind of getting to. Because, folks, what we're reviewing today, boom! The Burger King original Italian chicken sandwich. They brought it back for Burger King already has a great entry in the Chicken Wars situation with their Chick-King line of chicken sandwiches, which are fantastic. Definitely, I've done a review for them. Go check that out. I have a whole playlist of chicken sandwich stuff now. What a weird thing. But yeah, they announced they were bringing this back. This was a menu item they had for a while. They discontinued it. I guess it's been gone for about 7 years. I don't know if I ever originally got it. Maybe? If I did, I don't recall. Up until recently, chicken sandwich has not usually been my go-to item at a Burger King. I usually get a burger. But I figured, man, they brought it back out. We'll give it a go. Why the hell not? Right, folks? Right. I mean, there's reasons not to, realistically, but we're going to ignore those for now. And like I said, this is, as far as I know, this came back relatively recently. Ooh. So it looks like, over here, yeah, this is definitely based off their original chicken sandwich. You see it's got kind of the longer profile. I actually do still remember, when they first, introduced their chicken sandwich, the original one. And it was a little bit of a thing. So, it's got the breading and stuff. It doesn't look like it's the same breading that they use for their Chick-King sandwiches. But it looks like we got some mozzarella. It's melted on here. And then I believe, if I can get it, got like marinara. So yeah, I mean it's kind of like a chicken parmesan sandwich, except like I said, I think it's mozzarella, not parmesan. So yeah, I'm gonna try a thing. I imagine it'll be perfectly fine. I'm not expecting this to come in and, you know, fucking, pull a Jean-Claude Van Damme, or a Daniel Bernhardt in the other Bloodsport movies. Go watch those. Daniel Bernhardt's awesome. I'm not expecting this thing to come in and sweep the damn thing. It's there. It's probably going to be like, it's going to be like one of the guys from like one of the countries where it's like, okay, you're definitely not going to win. But maybe you'll be entertaining to watch, like the Scottish guy from The Quest, another Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, which was, I got, like, I think last year, the year before on Blu-ray, and I remembered really liking it, from when I saw it on TV as a kid. It wasn't as good as I remember when I finally got to see it again, but it's still a decent movie, so let's eat a sandwich. You don't care about my take on Jean-Claude Van Damme. If you do, though, let me know. I'll start talking about martial arts shit. Okay, I'll get into, like, explaining the things in a second. I want you all to look at this. If it'll focus, and you can kind of see it. Like, the chicken is fucking hollow. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, that's a... like, that's like, if you were going to have, like, like chicken cordon bleu or something like that. Like, that's where you'd stuff it. Wow, folks. I wasn't expecting this to be at the level of the chicken, but I have to admit, I was hopeful that it would... yeesh. I mean, seriously, folks. Look at that. And that's not just like a separation between the breading and the chicken. Like, that's where the chicken is supposed to be. Wow. Remember when I said that I wasn't expecting this to come in and sweep things? Yeah, I was fucking right. This isn't even like the Scottish guy from The Quest. This is like, one of the guys who shows up at the beginning of the movie to try to go over there and, rob Van Damme or Don the Dragon Wilson or who have you, and gets the shit kicked out of him. Like, this guy's not even in the fucking tournament. This, I'm sorry to say, is very weak. The chicken quality is markedly down from the chicken. With that, it was, real, solid chicken. This is clearly like the processed stuff where it's just been condensed into a patty form. Not very well, apparently. There's no real texture to it. You're not getting much flavor of the chicken. As for the Italian aspect of it, most probably what you get is the marinara sauce. Which I believe they have marinara sauce like for their mozzarella sticks. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same stuff. It's got a little flavor, but it's actually pretty weak. And yeah, man, it's I'm not really getting much from the mozzarella. Yeah, I mean, this is so disappointing. Like, it's ethereal. I'm holding it. It has physical weight and presence in the existence in which I occupy. But when I eat it, it's really not even there. It just dissipates, and I guess it goes into the fourth dimension or some shit once it hits my mouth. And I exist on the third dimensional plane. I cannot reach that on the fourth dimensional plane. Which is saying some shit, because this is a two-dimensional ass fucking chicken sandwich. It's nearly one-dimensional. This is hugely disappointing, folks. I wasn't expecting it to be great, but I really had hoped that Burger King had learned, from their Chick King experience, because that genuinely blew me away. Like, I was really surprised at how good they did with that sandwich. Like, when McDonald's came out with their offering, it was pretty crap. It was a McDonald's offering. When Burger King did it, they really put in the effort, really came out with a solid chicken sandwich. So I was hopeful that some of that would have been imparted onto this. This is just extremely weak. Like, really, really, really. It's not horrible in terms of flavor or whatever, but it's so fucking weak, folks. It's just, like I said, it's hardly there. There's not much flavor. There's not much to the chicken. This is a huge dud, in my opinion. Normally I'd be like, oh, would I recommend it? I mean, clearly no. No. Not even as a novelty item. I don't know if this is going to be limited edition or how they're going to do it. Unless they decide to go over there and properly rework this to be its own sandwich, because I think, like I said, I think they're basically just taking their normal, chicken sandwich, and then basically just putting like the freaking marinara from, from their little marinara cups that they got on top with some fucking lazy mozzarella. And mozzarella is almost tasteless. Seriously, you get a little something at the very end. This, like I said, I can't recommend this. This is really shit, folks. I like Burger King. I like a lot of things that they do. This is so weak, it's ridiculous. So, that said, I'm going to turn this into a dual review because I had another new item. Boom! Brownie batter shake. It can't possibly be fucking worse than... it's gotta be good, right? It's a milkshake. Let's try this, folks. Get the fucking taste of disappointment. That, Man, you know what this chicken sandwich is? Chicken sandwich is the chicken sandwich equivalent of someone going over there, having a fucking, top GPA, going through high school, coming out as valedictorian, lots of offers, to go to, good schools and everything like that, and then fucking telling, its parents, oh, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to join an electro ska funk band and figure out my roots. That's what this is. That's the level of disappointment this is. Milkshake. Immediately I have a problem that I did not consider. This is a very thick milkshake. Even having been sitting here during the review that I've been doing. Folks, if you're going... I don't have it around anymore. If you're going to go over there and have a thicker milkshake, which I'm all for, invest in fucking milkshake straws. They have straws at a lot of places that are just wider around, so you can go over there. You're not fighting the milkshake so much. It can't cost that much, okay, overall. Just have a few around as an option. In terms of flavor, that's really good. It's extremely chocolatey. Way beyond like a normal chocolate milkshake. And it's got a wonderful thickness to it. This is really good. This versus this, for me, is like the perfect dichotomy between Burger King of yesteryear and Burger King now. Burger King of yesteryear, chugging along, they had their Whoppers, they did their things and stuff like that. But I don't, and it wasn't just them, I think it was the entire fast food landscape. Nobody was really calling anybody on quality back then. And so you got stuff like this where, you'd be excited at the time because it was something different. Oh, it's got marinara chicken sandwich. But it was never that good. This is more representative of them now when they actually put in the effort, because people have kind of gotten to the point where, yeah, you can just do a Whopper, you can just do a McChicken, what have you. But, having higher quality options is definitely going to go over there and help you out, because, this ain't great. This is really good. This is a very solid shake. Even by, this is a well above fast food standard milkshake, I would say. It has, like I said, a great chocolatiness. It's got a lot of richness, a lot of depth. And I mean, you can actively taste the chocolate in it. It starts off with sort of a more mellow, kind of standard chocolate shake taste, which is still good. But then half a second in, it lowers. It becomes this darker, more deep, brooding milkshake. Okay? It's the Dean Koontz of milkshakes. Is Dean Koontz, does that describe... I know nothing about Dean Koontz. I just pulled an author out of my ass. It was going to be either him or Stephen King. So, Dean Koontz won because Dean starts with D and Stephen starts with S, and D is earlier in the alphabet. Anyway, this is really good. Absolutely try this while it's available. This is a very good shake. This is going over there, waiting all year for Christmas, so you can go over there and you can get that Batman freaking Batarang launcher that you've wanted for so long, and you're over there and you're like, yeah! And then the day finally comes around, and instead you go over there and you get a toy of the fucking Penguin. Because, you're too little, you're fucking, you're gonna go over there and break shit with the fucking launcher. Screw you, people of the past. Bye. Well, okay, no, I'm not bye. I got a little ahead of myself. 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Spectacular rest of your day, phenomenal rest of your week, monumental rest of your month. Spanish rest of your year if you can go over there and have yourselves a brownie better shake rest of your life. Just stay the hell away from having a Italian chicken sandwich the rest of your life. You'll be doing just fine. Final 2 things for me, folks. Good. Try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not as possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But sometimes you can't do it. What do you do if you can't? Well, you try not to be an asshole. It's the easiest way to try not to be an asshole. You don't eat this chicken sandwich. Because this is going to make you an asshole. This is going to disappoint you and make your day bad. Dodge this. I'm not saying your day is going to be spectacular, but it'll be better than if you have this for lunch. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Go out and learn to play guitar, build a giant robot, or go over there and start a petition to get this off the menu. Bye, folks.